Happy Good Friday, everybody. Hope you're having a good day, enjoying it with your families, friends, loved ones. And what I thought I'd do here is just shoot the breeze here a little bit while I file my little Grands Force Brooksy forestry axe, which I've had for a number of years, and it was pretty dull. And if you watched my live stream yesterday, you saw me try to ram this in. Was it yesterday or the day before? Doesn't matter. Recently, I tried to like stick it into the stump I cut with my Echo chainsaw, and it didn't go in. I thought it was just because it was hardwood. Well, it is hardwood, beechwood aged. You remember that? Does anybody know what that is? Beechwood aged. Beechwood aged what? Casks? Kegs? Come on. All right. So I got a little file here. It's a fine, flat file. And I know I'm competing for eyes right now because everybody's scrolling because it's Good Friday and they're just sitting on their sofa right now, scrolling around the internet. But I want to show you what I'm looking at here. This will trigger the algorithm in a good way too. So check this out. I'll try not to do too much camera shake. Let's turn it around like this. This will be easier for me to hold. But you can see I have this little nick on the edge there, which I'm trying to file out as best I can. Somebody must have hit a rock or something. And now, yeah, it's not easy to take that out with a flat file, but I'm trying to just dress up the edge here. And once I do that, and we can see it from this side now, I can hone it with a stone. Because I like making this, as razor sharp as I can get it. So that's what I'm doing right now. And it's just going to be a short live stream because I got to go eat my lunch. But I also wanted to tell you, if you're a repeat viewer here, I got my chainsaw going in 3 or 4 pulls this morning from Cold, the Echo CS590. Same gas in it and everything. If you'll recall from my live stream a few days ago, where I was cutting that stump down to size, it took approximately 100 pulls to start it. And I was frustrated and I was like, oh, how can I promote a saw like this? Like, not that I'm making any money by promoting the Echo brand, but I feel good about it because I have another saw that I've had for 15 years and it's been great. So I'm like, okay, well, another one's going to be fine as well. Well, it hasn't been. And anyway, I think some of my 2-stroke equipment, they need exorcisms to work. Does anybody else have the same experience? I'm sure you do. And this is my little Grands Force Brooksy Swedish forestry axe that I'm working on. I haven't sharpened it in a while, but it has that little nick in there. I'm trying to get it out. Somebody, I have no idea who would have knocked that in the gravel. Maybe it was just a hard piece of wood. Anyways, already pretty sharp. Let's see. And this is not a plug for Evonik necessarily. I work for them for, oh, not bad. But I have a piece of their paper, a little notepad. It's been, oh, that's not bad actually, friends. Not bad at all. I can get that sharper. No problem. I can do that. Let's keep going. But again, it's that little nick in there. You can see it. Chosen law. Why do people from Germany only drink water? Because they don't like juice. They like the fizzy kind as well, right? And I'm not from Germany. I'm here in America, but I work for a German company for 20 years actually. Not anymore. I retired from there. Call it retired. Yeah, I did. Yeah, leave it like that. They were a good company. Can't complain. Anyway, these little nicks are actually really hard to take out without redressing the entire edge. Now, I could put it on my bench grinder, but I think it's a little too harsh. So I'm going to keep going like this. Where are you from, Chosen Law? Where are you writing in from? Which state? And you know, I'd like to say that I didn't abuse this axe, but maybe I did, letting it get that dull. But it's coming along. It's just that I have about 3 millimeters of the edge there that's like, it's flat. Can you see it? Right there. And where I am here in North Carolina, it's a gorgeous day. So I'm out in the shop. It's comfortable working conditions. It doesn't get better than this, my friends. Not at all. Come June and July, being out here in the shop without fans going and all that stuff, it can be not that comfy. Let's see if we can take it from this side now. And the idea here is, so what I can see roughly is an arc on the the bevel here of the axe that I'm trying to maintain. As long as you're comfortable, brother, sending love from wherever. That's Codeine 222. And Ninja is California, and it's 62 degrees and hella sunny. Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's you can't beat the California weather, right? Pretty much anywhere in the state for weather is fantastic most of the time. Not a lot of humidity. Switzerland, South Florida. Coding Tutu is South Florida. Very nice. Yeah, I was down in Florida in January, late January, beginning of Feb, down in the southwest part, Punta Gorda. Lovely. Actually, it was really cold when I was there. I left where I am here, and we had like a foot of snow, and I got down there, and we only had 2 days that were in the 70s, and the rest of the time it was sunny but cold and windy. So when you get in the cold weather up north here, you're also getting cold down there, but just, since it's at the latitude it's better than up here. It's coming along. I'm starting to take a little bit out of there. Got a little bit of metal coming off here. Minnesota weather had no snow left 2 days ago, 7 inches yesterday. And supposed to get 7 again through. Oh, I feel sorry for you. Ankle. You're going to be ankle deep in the frozen stuff. Yeah, I don't miss that. Having been born and raised in Canada, Ontario, and spent the first half of my life up there, I know, I feel you. David, I'm working on sharpening my forestry axe. This is called a Grants Forest Brooks. That's the name of the company that made it, out of Sweden. And I got this a number of years ago, and I use it quite a lot each year. And I needed some work on the edge there. It has a little nick there and also there. So I'm trying to work that out, and then I'm using a flat file to do that. Relatively fine. And then what I'll do, if I can get the nick out of it, which is going to be a challenge because it's probably about 1 millimeter, 1.5 millimeters deep. I could measure that just, to be technical, but I don't think it's worth it. Put a depth gauge in there. And I have a bench grinder. You might even be able to see that. You see there? But it's not for precision work. I could potentially use it, but I think I need a finer wheel. And I don't really use it for cutting edges like this. I sharpen like lawnmower blades on it and that sort of stuff. David Stevens. I knew a David Stevens. Maybe it's the same David Stevens, but where did you say you were coming in from? David Stevens I knew I think he still lives in Canada. He was a good guy. Is a good guy. I'm assuming he's still around. I think my brother talks to him every once in a while. He's still up there. He was an interesting guy. They were into like water skiing, powerboat sports. They liked drag boat racing. You ever been to one of those? I have been to a drag boat race. Colorado, eh, David? Well, welcome into my world here in North Carolina. Casper Tank Baby has a little sticker thing there. That's kind of cool. I can't really make out what it is. Tell me what it is there, Casper, my friend. Yeah, it's coming along. I'm feeling good about that. I need one of those gauges that you can put on the edge of an axe or on the edge of a, a knife for angles. Because unless you can actually measure anything when you're trying to change, the dimensions of a metal tool like this, how do you know you're, you're successful if it still cuts through the wood, but if you want to try to maintain the original factory setting, if you will, then having the gauge would be really nice. Because I've had this thing probably at least 15 years. And I take care of it. I don't leave it outside. I have left it outside accidentally, forgot about it, and I had to polish it up, because even leaving it out, I left it by wherever I was working and forgot to go back and pick it up for a couple days. And even a couple days out in the weather, they start to oxidize and rust, and I had to polish it up again. Yeah, I have a bench grinder. You see it in the back? See there? I'm pointing right there. But I was just saying earlier, one of the two wheels is actually a relatively fine wheel, but I resist putting tools like this on it in case I make it worse, because all I need to do, I don't like the tool rest. I'll show it to you. It's really cheap. It's just a little cheap Harbor Freight bench grinder. And this is the rough wheel. Too rough for the work I'm doing. This is the finer one, but it's still not fine enough. And I don't like the tool rests here at all. So it's kind of hard to do a good job. Now, I could, and I have a Dremel, and I still might use that as a next resort to get that little nick out. You see it? Because there I actually have some really fine, what do you call that? Let's see, these guys, they're actually for chainsaw. And they work great. I do use them on chainsaws. But if I'm out in the field and I need to sharpen, obviously I just use a hand file. But these things work pretty good on a chainsaw. And I got one of these. That's really fine. So I could use that too in the Dremel. But I'm going to resist that urge right now and just keep doing this. To maintain the control. Soul Snatcher. Soul Snatcher. I love that. Yeah, so you were the one asking about the bench grinder. It's working. This is working. So it's not fast, but I can keep the same bevel angle. Oh, there's one other reason to be careful on a bench grinder when you're sharpening an axe like this. So these things are, if you've ever gone to Grants Forest Brooks and looked at like so they have some YouTube videos where they show them making these, and they're not like handmade, but they kind of are handmade. Like they're not, they're produced in small batches, but if you overheat them, then they can lose you can cause a change in the hardness of the metal. So you can then make it more brittle and less tough. And then that is an issue for longevity of your axe. So that's the other reason to be careful when you're using like a high speed grinding stone. And 69 Lakin says hi. Hi, right back to you. Rider Storm. Hello to you. What are people doing today? Drop me a note there to say so. Like, I think for a lot of people it's a holiday, Good Friday. Titan's one of my P1s. Good afternoon, he says. I was just sharpening my machete last night. Yes, you need one down there, don't you? You need to trim around some shrubs, take down some dead palm fronds from a tree that's overgrowing next to your hammock. Yeah, the hammock. You need to make that comfy, right? So you can enjoy some fine spring weather down there. Nice to have you with us there, Titan. Sharpening your machete. This is coming along. I was just showing the other viewers here, Titan. This is my little forestry axe that gets quite a lot of use when I'm out cutting trees. You know, I knock in wedges into trees with this, and you know, I can limb around a tree when I'm gonna cut it, or yeah, it's light, so it's, you know, you can. And I even have made like kindling with this one. It's not ideal for that. I have the little splitting axe there that is also Grants Forest Brooks, which, by the way, I am endorsing them. I really think they make a good axe, quality axe. They'll last a long time if you take care of them. Yeah, I love it. This has a nice weight to it. I think that company put some thought into design when they made their axes, because when you have it in your hands, it feels good. I know you can't see it in this video stream here, but I am removing a very small amount of material at a time, and it is sharp. And that's just with the flat file. So it's cutting a little bit. Yeah. And the next stage of this will be, I'll use a stone to finish it off and polish that up a little bit more, because this flat file is a little bit rough. So I'm actually removing metal, carefully removing the metal to mainly get this, reprofile it to get this little nick out. Can you hear the little chicks here? There's Jack. He likes to wait outside. He's a funny boy. Jack, the pit bull. Jacko, can you hear me? Say, yeah, I can hear you. Says, I'm having a nap. And there's the littles. So you got some fun things planned for today there, Titan? Still got some grandchildren around this holiday weekend? That's a big weekend down there in Florida. It's kind of what the last of the sort of the busy tourist season. And they all head home. A lot of the snowbirds start heading home after Easter, or maybe even just before, but I think a lot of them go after, right? We got some family coming over tomorrow. My son was supposed to come today, but they couldn't get the time off, him and his girlfriend. So it's just my daughter and son-in-law tomorrow. Hey, 1UH. I'm just gonna call you Sai. Hello again. And I think you might have been the one who gave me the what was it, a sticker or a dollar or gift? It was a gift. And if that was you, thank you. I think I incorrectly I wasn't following along yesterday. I think, was it yesterday? Might have been, yeah. I recognize the little picture there in your handle. So you might becoming a P1 as well. Sai. Okay. Yeah, that was you. You're P1 too. You know what P1 is? Have you been on some of my live streams? You're definitely a P1. Priority 1. P1 is priority 1. And we had the whole crew over last weekend, yeah? So the kids probably have their own stuff to do, yeah. With the missus, maybe enjoying a drink or 3. Yeah, that sounds good. Really good. Same. I think My missus is cleaning the house at the moment, although I think she texted me. See how it works nowadays, right? I'm up in the shop, she's over at the house there, which is, for some of you who are on the live stream, it's about 300 feet away, the house from the shop. So texting is a good way to get another person's attention in that situation, right? And tomorrow when my son-in-law and daughter come over, we're planning to do, and I might do a live stream then. I'm gonna be cooking lamb on the big green egg. I love lamb done on the ceramic cooker. It's so good. I do it like, we get the boneless cut. We get that from Costco. And it's outstanding. It's really, really, really good. If you like lamb, I know a lot of people aren't into lamb, but we love it. And it's the boneless cut. And Modes says hi. And if any of you are wondering why I'm like, for the last 15 minutes filing this, it's because I have this little nick in the edge, which is actually coming out now. I'm working down the metal a little bit, slowly, carefully, to get that out of the edge. The rest of it, I'm just trying to keep the profile nice and symmetrical. And it's working. And I'm just using a fine flat file to do this. And then I'll hone it once I get the nick out with a stone. Because there's really nothing like using a sharp axe. Even a splitting axe needs to be sharp. So I just alternate back and forth to keep a nice even curve. And Titan's got to tackle the hammock setup. Okay. But it's 86 right now, and you're contemplating whether I should wait until things cool off a bit. Yeah, wait till it cools off a bit. Have a tea, iced tea or something like that, and enjoy this great day. Maybe a Long Island iced tea. That sounds good. And I can see where a lot of the action on this axe happens. It's right on the top 1 inch of the bevel. And see it there a little bit. Trying to get it, it's already a little bit more shallow. So I'm making progress there. And as I was showing earlier, it's sharp, not razor sharp yet, but you know, I haven't done the fine. grind. And I should also say, Titan, since you've been following along and you kind of know my story here, at least on the YouTube story, I got monetized. I'm in the YouTube Partner Program now, the YPP. I made it. On Tuesday, they informed me. So now I have to keep the content going. And yeah, so now I can actually see, well, now they allow, what is it, watch ads, and they place them, and so you can see what's going on each of the different formats of video that I publish. It's pretty interesting. I don't understand everything yet. I'm still trying to figure out their all that stuff. But I can now see where there's like earnings, unrealized earnings. So they don't pay out anything until you reach $100, and then but it keeps track of it automatically, and so it's fun to watch what that is. So right, I think as of today, since the beginning of the month, I've earned unrealized income $1.48, which actually was pretty amazing to see that. I was like, wow. That's amazing. $1.48. My daughter, she was really funny. She sent me this text because I screenshotted the $1.48 earnings. And then a couple of hours later, I saw on the text thread there, she had put an item that she had shopped for me. It was Teflon tape, plumber's tape. That was $1.48. She said, "You can buy this, Dad." Yeah, that's right. That's right, Titan. It's $1.48 you don't have. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's in my account that I won't get. Let's say I just stop creating. It might still actually, yeah, they have requirements for published numbers of videos and stuff, and inactivity eventually would just, it doesn't accumulate it and the account goes dormant and you wouldn't get it. But you have to make $100 before they even pay you. $100. So before they even let you fill out all the forms and stuff for getting paid, you have to get to 100. Then they say, okay, this guy's legit. It's pretty funny. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Eventually, I won't have an axe left, will I? Yeah. Appreciate y'all coming in here on the live stream. There's I got some likes. That's fantastic. 28. Maybe we get up to 30. And 42 people on. That's fantastic. Thank you all. I genuinely do appreciate people coming in and watching. I know some of them are like, it's really fast, right? They just like scrolling through. Others stay, and I appreciate that because I know there's a lot of things you can look at on YouTube besides some old dude filing an axe. But that's the beauty of YouTube, really, isn't it? Because you can look at a lot of different topics and content and go, you know, I'd rather watch that than watch what's on TV, what they want me to watch. I might have to come back to this though a little later because I think the missus is wanting to have some lunch. Oh, fantastic. Look at that. Oh, that is amazing. David, that is, man, thank you very much. Really. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Come back again. Subscribe too if you haven't. That is awesome. Thank you, David. From Colorado, did I remember that right? I think so. Or it wasn't California, was it? Who was? Let me go back. Going back in the. Colorado. Love you, brother. That's awesome. Thank you. That means a lot to me. It really does. I'm blown away. I'm so excited about that. I want to go and tell everybody. But I am telling a lot of people. There's a lot of people on here right now. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. Okay. And like I said, I got to go eat because I keep getting texted by the missus. And this is a good time to say farewell until the next one. As I like to say, peace out. David, appreciate it. And we'll see you again. Bye-bye for now and have a good Friday.